5. So 5 right here, so you hit 1, 2, dies.
One's gone.
Just instant kill.
Take my rings, run and assault them.
Oh, save.
Okay.
And then a partial on him, penetrating hit on him.
Okay.
Let's roll, see what happens. 2, so he won't be able to move or shoot. Yep, he's fine. Oh. Okay, so the artillery comes down on here. He gets hit directly several times, and he just it all just deflects off the shield. One of the bikers is destroyed. One of the orcs over here is destroyed. This one can't move or shoot, and this went the one orc in there that was holding the big shooter got pegged off by a piece of debris. So basically, it did pretty well, but the force field over top of the trucks really saved them a lot. Really helped secure.
Gotcha.
He's in. Okay, first dreadnought. No. Second dreadnought. No. Reinforcements have arrived. All right, they just rolled for reinforcements. We have a squadron of 3 Valkyries with full complements of troops inside of them coming in, and a bomber coming in, and 1 tank. Here comes the bomber.
All my stuff is on this turn. He comes in. He would however make him carve a new one out of plastic card and toothpaste.
Oh, and the Valkyrie reinforcements. This is a Kodak moment. Alright, so we had this tank come on, lay down a flamer template, and now you can see that there's no orcs in the back anymore. Completely toasted a bunch of them. A bunch of dead guys over here now.
And I'm going to get V6 attack.
So that was a nice little rear attack. Although who knows how long that tank will last now that more reinforcements will be coming out of the sewer.
2, so I get 3 attacks.
Oh, did he kill the penitent engine?
Yes.
Awesome. Alright, so right here, the war boss got charged by the penitent engine, who completely did nothing. He just failed all his rolls. And then the war boss hit back, hit all 5 of his attacks, and penetrated with all 5, and completely destroyed the engine. So, in one foul swoop, that engine is gone, and this flank is exposed. So we'll see what happens next. It looks like the elite sisters of battle are actually stronger than they look. Right in here, there was a group of 10 storm boys in here. These 3 Death Cult assassins jump in. The 10 storm boys fail all their attacks, and the Death Cult assassins inflict enough wounds that they force a leadership test, a morale test, and the orcs failed it, and then they got overrun. So you did the initiative test, and the orcs got overrun?
Yeah, well, they're initiative 2, and his guys are initiative 6, so it's almost impossible for me to pass that.
He had to roll a 1, and you a 6.
Yeah, he rolled a 2, so the best I could have done was tie it.
Yeah. So those 10 storm boys were destroyed. So it looks like the Imperium are holding out that one objective. So that'll be vital, very, very vital for them to win the game, is to hold those objectives as long as they possibly can. But next turn, there's going to be another group of storm boys doing exactly the same thing. They're going to be coming out of here and hopping right in there. So, okay, so lots has happened inside the city with the Imperium versus the Orcs. Like I said before, this tank rolled up and it just burned a hole in their rear end over here. Now, surprisingly, these sisters, I've never actually seen sisters play this much, but they really are holding out. We had 2 Arcoflagellants run up here, and one of them killed itself by a misroll, and the other one managed to kill 4 orcs on his own, and none of the orcs hurt him at all, or her, or it, whatever. We'll say it. At all, and so it's still alive, and it's by itself is holding this entire entrance to this one of the objectives that they're trying to kill. So that's going to stop the other orcs from coming through here. They're going to have to come through another location. So that's actually pretty awesome. And then of course these guys over here, as we depicted, killed those 10 storm boys by themselves. And then we had some sisters charge into the Burnas, which didn't turn out to be such a good idea, as the Burnas quickly chopped down 3 of them. And I don't think they killed any of the Burnas, right? No, not one Burna died, and the Burnas just went right through 3 of them. And so far though, the Imperium is holding.
Here's the first
and if they can only hold the objectives for 3 full rounds, it'll be next to impossible for the orcs to win, because the number of points they can get, they'll have to really pull out all the stops to get across and get all their secret objectives and everything. But if the next round, and when the orcs go, if they manage to kill a couple of these objectives, then it's going to look pretty rough for the Imperium players. So this is the key point of the game right now. Okay, so you want to move this one.
Yes, we'll move this one.
So what, 3 feet that way?
Yeah.
On top of the Valkyries? Okay.
On target! On target!
Measuring tape.
Asteroid hit Valkyries.
Excuse me. Yes, it'll go right through them.
Will it hit him?
Because according to flyers, it doesn't go through.
3 feet this way. There, right there.
Let's scatter.
That way, that way, that way, that way, that way. Right on. Right on.
Nothing.
Or no, it's minus 1 foot.
It's minus 1 foot, so it actually does nothing. All right, second one.
1d6 or 2d6?
It's 1d6 feet. Minus 1 if you get a direct hit. So are you on there?
2 feet. Oh.
No, it won't be reroll.
Just like flooding you with like force. Well, I think you should go with it.
No, it's a miss. It's out. Roll again. That's going to be off.
That's going to hit the field.
It's not minus 1 because. Oh yeah, that hit the field. That's right, hit the shield. So nothing from the asteroids.
Oh, we didn't.
He's just got to get a 2+.
So yeah, you
I got a 3.
Okay, so the weapon cache lights up. Okay, everybody over there, for one moment you're distracted by seeing this huge mushroom cloud the size of this building. Everything in the building takes strength 8, AP 4 hits, and the building is leveled. And this thing is destroyed.
nice.
So go ahead and roll for all your orcs that are in the building. They have to be in the building. So it's 2+, basically no saves.
Storm boys.
And you got to roll for your assassin. Well, it's AP4. It's AP4, so whatever's your best save.
Okay, so I have 2 of them left.
He's safe.
He's alive.
Believe me, it'll die. He's not. Whatever Storm Boys was extra.
Yeah, so they in charge of close combat.
The assassin survived.
And they're all dead.
That's amusing. Well, had I known that, I would shot from a distance. That's why you didn't know that.
All right, so the Storm Boys jumped over into the weapon cache. They dropped a bomb, it exploded, and the weapon cache exploded and took out the entire building. It took out the other artillery piece up here too. So now they only have 1 artillery piece left. So that's 3 points for killing 2 for the weapon cache and 1 for the artillery.
Yes.
All right, on this side of the board, these orcs charged in and completely destroyed this artillery piece. The Burner Boys continued to hack their way through. They lost 2 guys, but they killed 2 of the sisters. So that one's a standstill. They're holding up this entire squad while these guys get ready. And they're just coming up, and these guys came out and he moved up, so nothing's happened other than that.
Here, are you cool if I do that?
Yeah, I got no problem with that.
Run since
Okay, so turn 2 is finally over. Tons has happened. Take a look at this board. See how many orcs have emerged from the Storm Boys, deep striking and outflanking and coming out of vehicles. This guy came up. He stopped right here. He unloaded a bunch of boys, which assaulted this tank right here. And as you can see from the little cloud of smoke, it's destroyed. The bomber got hit, and it can't shoot, or it can't move or shoot next. Oh, it can move, but it can't shoot next turn. One of the Valkyries got taken down by a rocket from the Stampa, and it crashed, killing everybody inside, unfortunately. And then we had the Storm Boys come over here, knock out this weapon, and did some drive damage as well. And then we had those guys assault over the Basilisk, but didn't do anything. And then we have...
Destroy the main weapon.
They destroyed the main weapon, sorry. They destroyed the main cannon. And that Terminator survived. Did you guys do the Terminator attack?
Yeah.
The Terminator survived, which is great because...
No, it's not great. He was supposed to die.
Yeah, Joe wanted them to die so they could all unload template weapons on that nicely packed group of orcs. But there's plenty of little groups of orcs that can get template weapons on them. Of course, this Stampa had to open up, and he let out bikes. Have you ever seen a Stampa give birth to bikes? It's quite odd looking, but he did.
That's painful.
So over here, the score right now, because over here we had the weapon cache get taken out when a big mushroom cloud took out this building and most of the Storm Boys and a few of the other orcs. The one assassin survived with his invulnerable save though. But by destroying that, they also destroyed the artillery piece, and they destroyed the artillery piece over there. So they got a total of 4 points for the orcs. And then the Imperium, because they kept 3 of their objectives, are up to 7 points. So the score right now is 7-4. So if the orcs can push through and just destroy 1 or 2 more things next turn, it'll be very hard for the Imperium to get their victory. Of course, they can get 2 more points by killing that Stampa. So we'll see what happens. So now it's the Imperium's turn. So this will start off by the 1 artillery piece firing, and then the Imperium trying their best to hold off in this endless swarm of orcs.